Season 8 of Selling Sunset, you are not the center of drama, but you find yourself in the middle of a lot of drama.
I know, which is worse.
Which is worse.
I have yet to figure that out. It's the hot seat, regardless how you slice it up, I guess.
I'm just here for moral support. I hate this. I really feel like we are in impossible situations, and I get it, like you guys are, everybody's feelings are hurt at this point.
You lived this, and then you got to watch it. So how did you feel coming out of living it, and did your opinion change after watching it?
It did. After watching it, obviously there were some elements that were really surprising that I didn't even know, happened. You really kind of get a full picture as opposed to your one little, what you were there for. So it was very eye-opening.
Yeah, Labor Day, not normally a holiday with fireworks, but you lit some over on social media. Why was it important for you to speak out in the way you did, and was there any backlash or positive that came from doing so?
Honestly, a little bit of both, but listen, love it or hate it, I have a hard time not wearing my heart on my sleeve, and I really was offended on behalf of my friend Emma, that a narrative was being told about her that she wasn't given a chance to defend. And I just feel very strongly about that I watch a lot of reality TV. She should have been able to prove that was a lie.
I did hear from a reliable source that Emma has likely had relations with a married man. And if Chelsea is going through what I think she's going through, it's pretty messed up that Emma would act so righteous about it.
Nicole is a liar. It has been proven many times, but obviously this time is no exception. It's unfortunate that Emma wasn't able to prove that before, the show wrapped. Emma has all the receipts and can't wait to post. And it's just hard to watch your friend be so disheartened. So I just want to really support her because I know what it feels like to be on the end of Nicole's lies and attacks, but I was given the option to defend myself and she wasn't.
She's been involved with people she shouldn't have been, so.
Married people?
I wouldn't trust Emma with my husband.
Not a husband snatcher. Huh.
I don't think there's anybody that would take what Nicole says as truth at this point. It's just, even her friends are looking at this like, wow, this is ultimately very disappointing behavior from someone that they thought that, wouldn't do this. And it's like, she did it again. Nicole's intention has always been to get on the show in any way necessary. And she, was upset that she wasn't a part of the show after she originally turned it down in season 1, and then actively tried every season to get back on it until she found the narrative of I hate Chrishell, and then it worked, and then what are you gonna do for the next season? Production did her a few favors as well. We have an argument about things that she did to me, and they left it out, which is frustrating, but I think the audience is smart.
Let's talk about your moment with Nicole. Everything comes to a head about the interacting with the homophobic comment.
I fully support you. I am not homophobic. I need you to know that. I need your partner to know that. Oh God, I'll listen to you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Thank you.
She ultimately apologizes after a lot of coercing encouragement by almost everyone in the office. When you saw everybody rally around you in that moment, how did that make you feel? And do you still accept the apology she offered you then, or do you feel differently about it now?
It felt so amazing to have everybody's support. I can't honestly tell you how amazing that did feel, and I really appreciated it. As far as her apology goes, when I said I wanted to drop that, I really meant it. And if she didn't mean that, if that is in her heart, then that's for her to deal with. But as far as that goes, I just wanted to move on from that because I only want to bring positivity to that. And then as far as Nicole goes, she digs her own grave of being negative.
The show was nominated for a GLAAD Award. Chrishell sent a text to the group thanking everyone for being supportive of her coming out on the show. I think there was maybe a slight dig to Nicole.
Why was it important for you in that group text thread to say what you did in that moment that led ultimately to that big office scene?
before I sent that text message, I had never received an apology from her. And she had done other things that the show did not cover. And so having had dealt with that and having the cast support me, I really wanted to address the fact that it's the elephant in the room. I had been dealing with her and her snide comments. And then it was just one of those things where I really appreciated the cast. So I speak my mind and I don't hold back.
No regrets.
You know how, where I stand. And so I stand by every word that I said. I meant it. I was stating facts. She had spread hate. And I was also really thankful for everybody just, being supportive. And, I think that her response was very telling.
If you owned it, I would be like, okay, I would respect it and we could move on. Then
It was a stupid mistake. But you are equating it to something that it is absolutely not.
Let's talk about Bre. There's a lot of questions around what her intentions maybe were when it comes to the Chelsea of it all.
I don't think that she's completely innocent. But that being said, I could see where, I felt like she did think she was doing the right thing. And then on the other hand, I'm such good friends with Chelsea, so it's hard not to be disappointed for Chelsea. I hate being in the middle.
It's a no-win situation.
He saw your husband at the W Hotel in Hollywood with some girl. She pulled up receipts.
What did the message just say?
It said that he saw them making out in the lobby and that he's seen him
making out in the lobby.
Do you think ultimately Bre was setting up Chelsea, or were her intentions pure of like, I just want to give you the chance to get ahead of this?
I honestly don't know for sure, but I think that, at the end of the day, I am gonna side with Chelsea on this just because I feel like I've been through a divorce. I know how painful it is. Anybody relishing, conversations or excited to do that, listen, does it make for great television? Yes. I'm sure everyone will be, entertained. But, these are our real lives, and so, of course, I can't be happy for Chelsea and them.
How would you describe your friendship with Bre right now?
Yeah, it's difficult. I have inside knowledge that was, disappointing to learn about certain things. I was extremely disappointed, so I wish her the best, but I wouldn't say that we're on great terms.
Taking a step back,
Yeah.
seeing where things kind of shake out. On the personal front this year, it looks like you kind of took a step back from sharing so much of your home life, or at least what made the edit. We don't see G at all this season. Was that a conscious choice or just how it played out?
This is why I have such a gripe with, obviously I don't have a say in what makes a show and what doesn't. We filmed a really amazing, scene together with me, G, Chelsea, and Emma. And I really think, it would have been nice for the audience to see where we are and to see our update in life. And, we shared some personal things and you won't see that, so.
Frustrating.
Yeah, we don't openly share a lot of things,
right.
But, we filmed one time and I felt like we gave them a really nice, fun but also personal journey, and to see it was all scrapped for things that were offensive to me is interesting.
How are you and G doing? Because I think we're approaching the 2-year mark of saying I do.
Okay, good. We can talk about Happy 7 now.
Yes.
Okay, good, 'cause it's like,
I know.
show is
It's like
stressing
you're
me
in
out,
the
guys.
hot seat. I'm sorry.
No, it's not you. But me and G are amazing. They're doing a sold-out tour right now in the UK. I just came from, and they're just killing it. And I'm just so proud of them. They're getting their Madame Tussauds wax figure made for the Australian Museum. And they were just getting fitted for that, doing a sold-out tour, writing the 3rd album. They're just so impressive.
Okay, we need your wax figure to be there, and it needs to be like the recreation of your wedding shot in Vegas.
Okay, I like it. I like it.
You do, the one personal thing we do get is you let Emma know that you are taking maybe the next steps of family planning.
So that's the next step. We are gonna look together and...
Wait, I just thought of an idea, and I don't know if it would be good or bad, but I literally just thought about it.
What?
What if we asked my brother? Have you seen his kids? They're beautiful.
No, can I see them?
Are there any updates to share on that front? Is Emma's brother gonna be your donor?
I know, I think we said that in such a flippant way, and then we were like, well, now I guess we can't do that because we told everyone. So Yeah, we are currently working on the situation. Obviously, being the same-sex couple, there's a lot of, obstacles in our way, and it hasn't been the easiest road. And so, PSA for everyone that constantly asks me, you never know what's going on behind the scenes, So I will say that I would be so happy to share happy updates when I have them, and we are working on them, but there's no news to share right now.
Last year was definitely challenging, but we're not giving up.
Looking ahead to a season 9, because this season ends on such a note of there's so much open-endedness with this group, do you want to come back at this point? And if so, what do you need it to look like in order to make that happen?
That's a difficult question. Listen, nothing I want more than to be proud of a project and openly and happily, publicize it and have everybody watch it. It's so stressful when you're promoting something that is so, degrading to and damaging to your best friend. So I'm just really conflicted with the show. I think a lot of things would have to change. Right now, I'm disheartened, and we'll see what happens.
How is Emma handling all of this?
She's obviously extremely upset, but I think anybody would be. She's so strong, but to see her this hurt by something that was so pointless and baseless, and again, I get it, it's reality TV, but give her the chance to defend herself. It's just unfortunate that she was given such a platform to not be able to have it answered for.
What's telling to me is Nicole has kind of hung her hat on, well, Emma was confronted about this at the season 7 finale at The Office. If that footage existed, I feel like we would see it.
Yes, and actually that person that she's speaking about has and will be part of
the receipt drop?
Yes.
Okay,
So
I look forward to that.
she is nothing but a liar.
Anything else you want the world to know about this season of the show or this season of life here, and anything happening off of Selling Sunset you want the world to know about?
Well, I mean, I've been busy doing other stuff, so I'm excited about. I did Traitors,
Oh my
but
gosh,
they haven't
I
announced
forgot
that
you did
the
Traitors.
date yet, so I don't know if we're, and I did Neighbors in Australia, which is coming out. So I have some other projects that some of which I can't say, so I'm super excited about those as well.
Can you tell me at least who you maybe bonded with in the Traitors mansion?
I loved so much. Sierra, Dolores, I love my girls.
Did you find all the Bravo
so
women?
Many, Gabby, honestly, so many of the girls.
Did you have any run-ins with Dorinda?
No, not in a bad way.
Okay.
No. No, only one person in a bad way you'll see.
Okay, we'll leave it on that tease. I think that's a good place to leave this one on.